In today's NBA gameplay, Stephen Curry leads the Golden State Warriors into a must-watch clash with Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. The Warriors sit 8th in the Western Conference, while Dallas trails at 11th. Will Golden State extend its winning streak to 3, or can the Mavericks turn things around? Watch the full video to see what happens.
With some injuries.
Here we go.
Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
Tough luck, guys, for both teams here in the early going. This is when your determination is tested.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington, and it's Williams at the point. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Clock is at 3. From the wing, Melton, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dallas moving it around. Davis, the pass to Washington. It's good.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Davis. Again, the Mavericks score.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Curry kicks to Melton. Pass to Moody. Inside. Oh, and he jams it right over Cooper Flagg.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, Flagg, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Outside Butler. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
Pass to Flagg. Washington sets the pick for Flagg. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
And that one, good.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
It's stolen by Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Curry's got 5 now.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And so it's Golden State with it. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. A step-back shot here, and it's Golden State with another.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Flag with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Davis on the money with the shot from the left block. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Too easy there for Davis, just using his length to his advantage inside.
Pass to Melton. Curry wide open, and the Warriors another three.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Mavericks trailed by 5. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 24 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
Here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. High post, Davis. Davis with a screen on Melton. Thompson for 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. Butler on the way. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Washington finds Davis. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 13 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Thompson passes to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Williams. Back to Washington. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Pass to Melton. Melton with a screen on Williams. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 8. Thompson dishes to Williams. Washington with a screen on Curry. Here's Williams. Outside for Davis. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Curry. Pass to Melton. From the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Butler. It's Davis on the wing. And no good. Great tee that time from Green. TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Russell comes in for Williams. Mavericks trail by 8. To the paint, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pass to Post. Thompson against Teal, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here is Russell. And here is Davis. Nine feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 6. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Post. He's guarded by Davis. Now Pajemski. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Christie finds Washington. Can't get it to fall.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Pass to Spencer. They kick out to Heel. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Pajemski. Still yet to score. Pass to Hield. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Russell. Now Thompson takes a 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Pajemski on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Back to Hield. Pass to Pajemski. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Down low. Here's Santos. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell feeling it out a bit. Christie with the screen for Russell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forwards. Then it's Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Spencer in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Spencer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things changed. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you guys.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Bounce pass, Russell. Marshall finds Russell. Pass to Powell. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Powell's got his first points in this one.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Now Podziemski gets it to go from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Here's Christie. Pass to Marshall. Lock at 6. And it's Russell in the corner. And he drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you, D'Angelo Russell, comfortable taking tough shots.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Butler. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Russell finds Marshall. Back to Russell. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Russell missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Hard earned by Butler.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Marshall up top, covered by Hield. Outside, Russell. It's up a 3. Again, Russell missing. Warriors leading by 12. Here's Podziemski. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Dallas also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Dwight Powell. Flag comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Williams in for D'Angelo Russell. Free throw good, Podziemski. Podziemski hits them both. Mavericks trailed by 14. Pass to Christie. Butler against Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Curry against Williams. A shot by Curry, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right side Davis. Pass to Christie. Floats it up for Davis. Now here's Hield. 6 points for him. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. They kick out to Heel. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williams passes to Davis. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one. Buddy, Heel taking flight, showing he is more than just a 3-point specialist.
In the corner, it's Flagg. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis kicks to Williams. And a wide open look for Flagg. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Heel. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Pajemski. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Max Christie. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 13. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. In the corner, it's Flagg. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
The Warriors making a switch here. Warriors leading by 13. Melton with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Curry passes it to Melton. Here's Santos. Traps in the tray. Santos has got 5 now.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Washington. Flagg sets a screen for Washington. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry dishes to Green. And here's Melton. Here's Curry. Here's Moody. Oh, good on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 14. Pass to Flagg. Back to Williams. Davis kicks to Williams. Now Flagg. From deep, Washington. Cans it from downtown. He has 5.
So big for his team when P.J. Washington is connecting from deep. That space is invaluable.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wooden Post is checked in for the Warriors. And here is Moody. Curry finds Green. To the inside. Lets it go from deep. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Flag. Washington sets the pick for Flag. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 14. Fires the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Well, their size, their strength, and their skilled passing ability. Draymond Green has such a great mix of attribute and skill.
Washington with the screen on Melton. And Thompson kicks to Washington. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Curry. 17-point lead, their biggest. That one good for 2. Curry against Williams. Pass to Flag.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Thompson kicks to Washington. Now Flag. He's got 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. So it's the Mavericks now. Williams scanning the floor. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Outside Curry. Moody the pass to Horford. Curry dishes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melton. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams kicks to Davis. Thompson up top. He's guarded by Melton. Washington with the screen on Curry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Quinton Post is checked in for Al Horford. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Melton. Pass to Curry. Back to Melton. Now here's Curry. Uncovered. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Williams against Curry. And here's Thompson. Pass to Flag. Here's Davis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what happened. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Williams at the point.
If you're near the hoop, you have to know where Davis is, or the brow will make you pay.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Melton. Outside Butler. There's the triple. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 6 rebounds in the game. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. It's stolen by Davis. And now let's swing it over to Allen DeForest on the sideline.
Well, Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Washington.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. Curry, that's good.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Mavericks trail by 16. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Curry. Washington with this screen on Curry. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Washington. Here's Williams. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
It's Curry outside. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Wants to get it to Butler and does.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Pass to Flagg. Williams a screen. Launches a 3. And it's Flagg missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Butler passes to Curry. From past the arc. Melton, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Williams. Pass to Flagg. And here is Davis. Guarded by Green. And they double up Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Flagg. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Flagg's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now, here's Melton. Curry, a screen on Thompson. Back to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Flagg. Williams against Curry. Williams kicks to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
And here is Green. Now here's Curry out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Stephen Curry. Kyrie Irving 3rd.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Over in the corner, Washington loads it up for Davis. Pass to Flag. Dallas moving the ball around. High post, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
The shot by Curry, no good. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Flag. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Flag. Right side, Davis. And they double up Davis. Now Flag. Washington passes to Thompson. Off target with his 3. Now here's Curry. 30 points in the game. Now Moody. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Moody's got 8 points.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
To the wing right side. Washington passes to Davis. Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. For 3. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Down by 15. To the inside. Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. So he gets them both.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for is competitive toughness.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Taking a look at some stats for Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Here's Flag, defended by Moody. Inside, knocked away. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Pass to Melton. And here is Butler. Shot clock at 6. Sweet move. He lays it in. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Green with a screen on Williams. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams with the ball. He has 5. Pass to Washington. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
Now Washington. Thompson outside. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thompson's got 11 points.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Butler against Washington. Left side, Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
And the first one drops. And the Warriors with some changes. Quinton Post is checked in for Green. Hield comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. He's off on the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Powell. Now here's Williams. Powell sets a screen for Williams. Thompson from long range. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Here's Curry. He has 30. Pass to Post. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 18. Outside Williams. Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Up top, Pajemski. He's covered by Thompson. Now Pajemski. He's got 5. Lock at 6. Williams against Curry. Over Williams. And it's good from the elbow. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive or, in that instance, the midi.
Pass to Flag.
2 minutes.
And the shot goes down. Flag's got 12 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Hield finds Post. The tray. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 16. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that. If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Out to the wing. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
On the wing, Thompson. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Williams. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Now Post. Powell with the steal. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Hield. Pass to Post. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Now Hield. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Here's Flagg. And the a chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebounds and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hield and Butler will slot in at the small and power forwards. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Spencer in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. From downtown, that one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Christie.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Butler against Davis. Right side, Butler to the paint. Here's Pajemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Down low, Gafford with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. The shot off that time. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Butler. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. There's the pick. Spencer's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
Back to Butler. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Post gets it to go.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Davis. Good, nice job down low. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Pajemski. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell kicks to Washington. Christie the pass to Davis. Outside Russell. The 3. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
On the wing, Davis, and stolen by Butler. Pass to Curry. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Back to Washington. Now here is Davis, guarded by Curry. And they double up Davis. There's Russell with the three. Dallas again missing. Warriors leading by 8. To the inside. Right side Curry. Here's Spencer. Off target from three-point range.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Russell finds Washington. And it's Davis at the elbow. And they double up Davis. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. And the three ball is good. Christie's got 6 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Bounce pass, Butler. It's Curry outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Russell uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a three-point Warrior lead.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Pass to Podziemski. There's the pick. Jacks up a three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Russell. Dallas moving the ball around. To tie it up. He's off on that one.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Well, their pass it to Spencer. To the paint. Here's Post. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Russell dishes to Davis. And here's Washington outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. And here is Curry. Here's Podziemski. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Washington. Now, here's Curry. Tough finish, Curry.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Curry with him. The kick outside to Butler. And the Warriors, another three.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Inside, he swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Spencer, the pass to Curry. Davis against Butler. 5 to shoot. Curry outside. Beyond the arc. Davis pulls it down.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
It's Russell. Now Davis. Now Gafford. Now Davis. Washington's outside. And there's the three.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now, here's Moody. D right on him. Curry. Down he goes for three.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
Now Davis. And stolen by Melton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Davis pulls it down.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Curry against Williams. And stolen by Flag. Outside Williams. Here's Davis. Flag fires. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Into the lane. Butler outside. Curry. Curry gets it. Keeps his balance and finishes the play.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. They held a 23-point lead. Now Davis. Cooper Flag. Off target from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Butler. Oh, the slam dunk.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Curry against Williams. Now Davis. Now Washington. Knocks down the three.
Washington, this guy is never rattled. My goodness.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Anthony Melton taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Let's lose a three. No good. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Jimmy Butler.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really